My name is Audrey Benvie. I've been living in Dufftown for about 16 years now. We actually moved up from Perthshire, a wee village called Ayliffe, but moved up here due to my husband's work. About 5 years ago, I was actually about 13 stone, and it took a visit to the health centre and the health visitor at that point to give me a kickstart into changing my lifestyle at that point. She said I was overweight, I was at risk of high blood pressure at that point, and so I decided the next day to totally change my lifestyle. I started going out exercising, because up until then I did no exercise at all, and I ate very unhealthily, crisps, sweeties, etc. And from that day on, I just, as I said, totally changed my lifestyle. I started exercises, started walking. I thought to myself, I wonder if I can progress from walking to running. So I started jogging, just very gradually, 30 seconds jog, 30 seconds walk, and then building it up slowly and slowly. And then I heard about the Race for Life that was taking place in Aberdeen in the next year, and that took place in June. So I applied to take part in that, and after that my training was more focused, aiming for this 5k in Aberdeen. And from that day I went and did a huge sense of achievement that day, fantastic day, and I never looked back. I totally got addicted to jogging and to exercise. I heard that I'd got a place to do a training course in Aberlour through Jog Scotland. This event, the training course, was actually funded by the Well North project, and from there, from the June time of the training course, I eventually set up the group in August. So I put up posters all around Dufftown, not expecting anybody to come to it, and actually got an amazing response of 14 people in Dufftown turning up. And what we're finding is that people are not only attracted to getting fitter, they're also attracted to the friendliness that we have developed within the group. Because as a group, we're there as a jogging group, we're not there as a running group, so we're not putting pressure on people to perform. We're saying to them, just do as best you can within your own capabilities and have as much fun out of it as possible at the same time. And that's what we do, that's our ethos of the group, and the ethos of Jog Scotland as well, to do it in an environment that is non-threatening, non-pressurised and fun. As you can see it within the group itself, they come back week in, week out, and they really enjoy it. Now some are interested in just doing that, coming week in, week out, and not doing anything else during the week, and that's fine. I mean, that's really good. Other folk are interested in developing the running, maybe taking part in 5Ks or some 10Ks, and that's great as well, and we'll also encourage that. But as I said, we don't pressurise people into taking part in races. We are very grateful to the Well North project, who funded 4 new jog leaders. So this, because of the fact that we've got more jog leaders, we're then able to expand the group even more. So to bring it just to the present date here, we've actually went from 14 members, original members, and those original 14 members have kept with the group. So I mean, that's amazing that they've kept with that, and that's been about a year and a half now. So we've started with the original 14, and we've actually expanded the group membership up until about 70 members. And just to highlight some of the things that we have done as a group, I mean, last year we had 2 teams that actually took part in the marathon in Elgin, and that was a really great day out for people, and several of the people that we had along for that event, it was the first time that they'd taken part, in fact even run that kind of distance before, and what a great sense of achievement they gained from that. They were really thrilled with themselves. And 3 of the people that took part has actually went on to do a 10k last year as well, and that was in Buckie and again, great sense of achievement they got from it. And just going on there from some of the comments that people have said about being part of the group. At the beginning they come to the group and the programme is 30 seconds jog, 30 seconds walk to start with. In the first 10 weeks we build up to 10 minutes jogging, and they come to the group and think, I'll never manage that at all. And then within 10 weeks they're away, and once you reach the 10-minute stage, it's like a stepping stone. You just progress further and further. And we've got one lady in the group, and she was exactly the same. She thought she'd never manage it at all, and now she's doing over an hour continuous running. It's just totally amazes herself. Something that we've actually developed for the group is the name. It's not just Dufftown Jog Scotland, it's actually called Still Running Dufftown Jog Scotland. What we're actually developed now is a logo for the group, and that's a whisky still with a runner inside it. And we're looking at the moment to get sponsorship from a local business to sponsor printed t-shirts for each member. This will help to develop the identity of Still Running Dufftown Jog Scotland, and that people will see us out there within races, etc., and they'll be able to recognise us and recognise the logo, so it will add sort of credence to our group. What we did last year, we organised a 5k in Dufftown, and this was to mark our anniversary, our first anniversary. So we advertised in the local Northern Scot and roundabout, and we got the Wellnor project involved in that as well, and they funded our medals for the event, funded our goodie bags, and physically helped as well in the form of Jan Short. So she came along and helped us and marshalled and did various bits and pieces, which was a great help, and also had help from Bury Council too, in the form of Kim Patterson. So she came and marshalled and helped to lay out the site as well, so the race route. I wouldn't say it was an easy course, but it was certainly a challenging one, because unfortunately in Dufftown you can't avoid hills, so it just makes us stronger runners. So we had about 70 entries for that on the day, so which is good for a first event. During this Christmas period and months of January coming into February, we've been quite unfortunate with regards to the weather, in that for a whole 5-week period the group couldn't meet, and then we've met for a couple of weeks and had another break, and this was due to the severe weather that we've had. As a result of that, people coming back to the group have said that they've really missed the group. I had thought that we would lose quite a few members as a result of the break, that people would get out of the habit of the exercise, but actually I was really quite surprised that they came back and said how much they had missed it. So it just shows, how jogging can get a grip of you, but also being part and belonging to a group can also be, a real bonus to you.
So we are struggling to get through it, to be honest.